Extracurricular. And all this comes under school talk.
Make it faster, we don't have time, we have got a lot of activities to do. Let's complete. My dear children, we got a lot of activities to do. That's good. Thank you. Over there, over there, over there. Let's sit down. Principal sir. Complete. Write your group name. Maybe group participant name. Revati ma'am. Complete. Radhika ma'am. Right. Good. Arun sir. Over. Pencils back on the box. Over there. Pencils back on the box. Yeah, beautiful. Enough. Pencils back on the box. Pencils back on the box.
We divided into the 4 groups. One group is LKG to 1.
Excuse me. Yeah. Thank you.
Group is second class to 5th class. Third is 6 to 8. And fourth is 9th to 12th. We made it into 4. Now over to Radhika. Madhika, sorry.
Yeah, the activities that we thought we would include for the group 1, that's between LKG to 1st class, would be brain gym, memory game, word building, stage fear, bed wetting, personal hygiene, night waiting, thumb sucking, lying, sharing, bullying, shyness, phonics, writing, safety, good and bad habits, good habits, moral values, motor skills, color recognition, communication.
Thank you, but I have got one doubt. You have listed bedwetting as a group class activity in LKG in that section. How will you take this activity to these children?
Definitely it's going to be a game that I would make them into, and it's going to become something a role play.
Okay. As the objective of the class will be to fish the students who are bedwetting, or to counsel them about bedwetting?
First thing, it will be definitely counsel. Mainly, it's going to be whatever topics that we are going to talk to the children. It will be mainly first thing counsel. Then only we are going to address, because
maybe shall I take it in this way?
Anybody in the desk, right?
No. Shall I take it in this way? It is creating an awareness. Then later, fishing them.
The fishing, because these are more, all the topics here is more for awareness.
Okay, fine. But still,
only in whatever topics that we are going to cover, we will come to know the child who is having a problem.
yeah, that's great. I want to appreciate you because you have included this topic in the bedwetting topic in this section. No one would have. Yeah, right? No one would have. That's a great step.
No one would have included in that age group. You have, so he's appreciating that.
It's a great step. Okay. Okay, we will play the IPL matches later. Next.
Okay, the second group is stage fear. Second group is from second standard to fifth standard. So stage fear, lying. See, some of them would definitely get repeated over here because it's a learning.
Understandable.
And then stealing. Again, here also bedwetting because it will be primary or secondary between.
Understandable.
Yeah.
And sharing, vocabulary, and shyness, communication, gender differences, reading comprehension, time management, molestation, and respect to others, for self also. What is right and wrong,
I mean, reason for
unity, appreciation, self-respect, good manners, ambition, responsibility, help at home, ethical values, conflict management, open-mindedness, computers. Here I have included ambition because we might think it's going to be too early for any child to discover ambition. But yes, any child between age to 6 and 9 will definitely decide on their primary ambitions.
Conflict management at that age? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, also having conflict in grade 2 also. So that also if I am able to manage.
First, they should be able to define conflict. That's what I'm trying to say.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
We did in our
No,
school.
so see, conflict as an it's a term.
No, they do. Because my daughter is in
Conflict
the
can
same
be
age.
anything.
She
Yeah,
do.
sure. But I mean, what kind of conflict management are you talking about? Fights. They'll have fights, right?
General conflict.
They compete with each other.
General conflict.
Also.
The word is same, but the meaning differs from class to class.
Yeah, it's different.
So ambitions we wanted to include because here they will definitely talk about, they will be very clear about their ambitions in life.
If you ask them what do you want to become, they'll say this.
And this is what is going to be their primary goal. And if they listen to what they are doing, they will succeed. That
If
is,
the parents
it's a
are
kind of
their
a-
ambition, they would be the person.
Okay, move on to the next.
We are giving a good right view to the children to be think about what they want to be.
okay, Raja.
Now is the third group. Third group starts from 6 to 8.
So group 3 and 4, what we felt was a lot of topics actually match. I mean, in our group, what we felt is here, most of their sort of personality is already developed. And here, there is some kind of influencing that we can do. But more or less, what we've written here also. But I think the way
It's obvious you don't want to explain, you just go by words.
Yeah. Okay, so first thing, communication skills here, then surfing and internet, then social skills, networking skills, technology, reading comprehension, self-awareness, self-esteem, yoga, then attitude, rather positive attitude. Then
Sorry to interrupt. What do you do with yoga?
See, yoga, actually they're all linked, but we can talk to them about how important it is, you know, it's good for you.
How nicely we can improve about our concentration, asking for more, meditation.
Almost each and every school has a yoga class teacher, yoga teacher, and the yoga classes will be going on, and the yoga teacher will be explaining all the importance of the yoga. Still the students will not be interested in yoga classes, they won't be doing
So
it.
we will present
Again, if you go for yoga class, will the child accept that?
In the Telugu there is a proverb. In the Telugu there is a proverb. Until unless you don't pour the water into the conchos, it wouldn't turn as a teetham. That's what. When the people love us, if we tell, it gives much impact.
No, so
So
just to
basically
add to
from
that-
6th to 8th, most of the learning disabilities in all the subjects, main subjects will occur. So in order to develop that awareness, we want to.
see, we are not going to take yoga class.
Just a minute, just a minute.
It will be more
Just a minute.
Ah,
LD developed, fine.
Okay.
How it related to yoga?
sorry?
Concentration.
See, we first...
Just a minute, just a minute. I have got one point to clarify with her.
We're all in one.
Okay. No. That point was different. There are 18 special yogas which directly relate with LD. Maybe in third level, we will teach you those yogas. It was a research done by a lady from England, and she toured India for 6 months and she took classes. This was done 6 years before. At the time, no one was aware of LD. She had prepared a manual of yogas for LD, and that works tremendously. That's why I just want to add on to that one. Okay, just go on.
Nice, very good.
So,
Attitude.
so we are past, right? Yoga is past.
Yeah, yoga is past.
Positive attitude, then
Love life.
love life, then parent and child, then friendship, health, competition, responsibility, I love everyone, diversity, integrity, I am great, kind of the topic, team building, ambition, gender management, food pyramid, help at home, conflict management, global warming, culture, exercise, exam preparation.
That's good. If we are all serious in preparing for schools from this coming academic year, most of you who are sitting here should have taken notes of the points which you haven't thought about. Have you taken note of that? That's good. Carry on.
This is the last group.
Both are right. You can support. The first one is anger management, second sexual harassment, third exam preparation, fourth career guidance, fifth relationship management, sixth communication skills, substance abusing in 7, FD management 8, 9 attitude again, 10 love life, 11 ragging,
Love life.
Yeah, clear.
12 competition, 13 health, 14 responsibility, 15 I love everyone, 16 diversity, 17 integrity, 18 I am great, 19 yoga, 20 team building, 21 college life, 22 gender management, 22
Sorry to interrupt. 18.
I am great.
Okay. Have you got any technical term for that?
I am
It's
okay.
interesting.
I am okay, you are okay.
Self-respect.
That's good.
I'm
It's
great.
just a
Just trying to test your technical abilities. That's all.
Not able to get that.
No, actually, since you told,
So one day only you get the word
Self-image.
I am
just
great.
a topic and then we can always.
Superiority complex.
அதுல ஒண்ணு இருக்கு. In that, man has raised a question. I am great. Is it not a superiority complex?
No, it doesn't go.
One needs to
It doesn't mean that you are not great.
Okay, I'm a 8th standard kid.
No,
You
it's
said-
ninth to 12th.
9 to 12.
Okay, fine. I'm a 9th standard kid. You said I'm great. I feel lovely. I'm great. Fine. So whatever I do, it's okay with me. I can do whatever I want. I'm great.
Sorry, come again. No, one second. So please come again.
You mean that I'm great, right? Okay, then whatever I do is right. Whatever way I behave, it's right. I'm great. I'm feeling good.
Yeah. So
I'm the king of this whole country, the whole class, right? Right?
Yeah. So it's good. I mean, we'll start if they have that kind of a thing. We'll say fine. Now, what is it that we are trying to say is this: that one needs to feel good about themselves to do any work or anything in life, but with a particular kind of guidance. Here, you will require the
No.
guidance.
The thing
part.
is, what I want from you is, how will you divide the imaginary world and the real world? You need to divide the imaginary world and the real world. You are telling that I am great, fine, I understand. At the same time, you have to make me understand that you are great, but not in all aspects. You have got a lot of work to do. How will you make me understand
So I
that?
think one way is by some stories and fables, which you tell them.
No. Very simple, sir. I'll tell you that. Maybe the person is looking a bit lonely or feeling a bit dull. Then I'll tell that. I'll go and I'll tell that you are absolutely a wonderful and great Vidya. Because you have everything. But if you start working like this, you can develop like anything. You can rock like anything.
Okay, so I am great class has the component of both the things,
Correct.
improving the self-image. At the same time, self-realization is also there.
Absolutely.
Fine, carry on.
Reflection. Those who are feeling.
Okay, fine, carry on.
And take a seat.
Carry on.
College.
No, it's not
We have
negative.
to see, we have
Maybe
to check
how
the line.
how I
Line
used
cross
to tell,
అయిందా లేదని చెక్ చేయాలి.
I am great is something like that. Think like a king but act like a slave.
Absolutely.
That is self-image. When you act like a slave, when you act like a slave and think like you was a king, people will see you as king, not as a slave. Okay, this is self-image. If you think like a king and act like a king, it will be superiority complex.
Absolutely.
If you think like a slave and act like a king, it will be
Slave.
inferiority complex.
Yeah.
Inferiority complex. So you need to balance it. Think I am the king, but act like a slave.
Yeah.
It will improve your image. At the same time, it will have your subconscious mind open to learning.
Even it develops a kind of dignity of work also.
Just I want to check whether you have this component or not. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, next.
Next is team building.
College life, gender management, technology again, then help at home, social responsibility, conflict management, again global warming, culture, economy versus ecology. This is again linked to this global warming. Then humanity and exercise.
Fine, thank you. Group number 5.
1.
We were actually, yeah.
5, so we became 1. So now I need 1 left.
Group number 1.
Yeah, one.
Make it faster. Group number 2, get ready with your charts.
Two people to hold the chart, no? அது இன்னொரு தடவை சொல்லிடுங்க பண்ணிருக்காங்களா
தேவை இருக்கவங்க பண்றாங்க
புரியல புரியலன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்
To let you know, this is very important. If you just copy down all the things over there, all the charts, it's enough for your life term. You can have classes for your life term. Okay, so don't miss it. Whenever you get something interesting, just note it down in your paper, in your notepad, or whatever it is. It will be useful for you.
See, if you have missed out on, if you have all the things covered in other people's chart, whatever is there, if you have something which has left, you have left it out, you can take it and write it in the back side of your manual. There's some white pages there. Yeah.
That will help you and prepare the grand schedule.
But we are not going to give them this, no. This is ours.
Chart we won't be,
This
but
is
I will
our
be placing the
problem.
pictures. I will be posting the images.
We'll be posting images. Yeah.
Right, so I mean, we'll just copy it down.
Another thing is, all the people till the end of the workshop are jubilant, are ready to learn everything. After the workshop, you are again back to the zero. We'll start where you are from. Okay, so whatever you have to do it now itself. And we won't be back now. We will be giving you all the support. That's that. But still, put your efforts from now itself. Yeah.
To start,
Sure.
KG to 2nd grade we have, and from 3rd to 6th, and 7 to 9, 10 to 12. These are the 4 groups that we have made. And for this group we have toilet training, sharing, eating problems, general hygiene, dressing properly, and time.
Sorry to interrupt. Toilet training. How do you do as a group class in a school? Will it be possible?
No.
For whom will you do it?
We can help the child to understand that, this is right or this is wrong, and then
Actually,
like one-on-one training, counseling.
Actually, what happens like in our lower classes, like I haven't handled many lower classes, but few I got the chance where we can tell the children like whenever you feel like you want to go to the toilet, please tell. That they don't.
Maybe we have named that heading in a different way.
Okay.
Don't know. Just I'm asking you.
But toilet training might not be required at this age.
Actually, no, I haven't seen class 1 KG students. They are not aware of the stuff. They don't know how to say, so they feel shy out and they do create problems.
Can I share? Actually, the schools right now, they are looking at potty trained students. Actually, that is the criteria they see. It should be done before
2.5.
like it's a preschool.
My daughters are
I'll agree with all of them. I'm so sorry. I'll agree with all of them. Because the till second class children also, they do not have the idea that they have to express about their...
No.
Toilet training is done way back, but then
one-on-one counseling and just train the child.
1 minute.
then
We'll tell them about the importance. No. Maybe they are going to tell you about the importance of feeling the sensibility of...
maybe the word is expressing your needs. Sensibility
Yeah,
before preschooling. When before they
Nowadays, the generation has changed. The children are into the preschools at the age of 2.5. Okay, so they are exposed to this kind of activities. My daughters are 10 months old, and we are giving toilet training, the potty training to them, and they are adapting to that. So it doesn't go till that time. Maybe there are students.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
I will let me complete. Maybe there are students who may not be trained in these aspects. For them, we may provide individual counseling. We may take case-to-case basis. That can be done. But as a group, if you call LKG or first standard kids over there and you speak about toilet training, it will be difficult for you to handle the group.
Yes, correct.
It won't be that much easier for you. And you can take as a game or anything, still maybe the last climax you can add the toilet training, but the whole 40 minutes, I don't think so. This is my view.
See, I understand that toilet training is done way before, but when they come to school, as she said, most of the children are shy. I've seen little kids who, you know, I'm telling it in a very rude way, but sometimes they, you know, do it in their classrooms itself. It's the question of whether they are expressing or not. So though the toilet training is done before they are 2.5, what they mean probably, what they are trying to say is they are teaching them how to express their basic needs.
Yeah.
See, because
Maybe they would have named it in some other way.
can I
It's
just
not training, only guidance.
personal needs?
Yeah, beautiful.
Expressing
Maybe expression or feeling, something like that.
Could have used.
See, when we're talking of KG children and we're talking of toilet training, by and large, toilet training may not be toilet. Can I just finish? The toilet training need not necessarily be used, done by the school psychologist.
Yeah.
What she said is that when children create accidents in a classroom, there is a sense of shame associated with it because the peers are looking at it and maybe laughing or saying a lot of things. So that shame that is going with it is what the school psychologists need to deal with. So through the toilet training, what you're perhaps trying to say is using stories and other means to talk about toilet, lack of toilet control as a normal part of growing up, which the children pick up without moralizing and without pointing out to children and saying, you need to behave this way or this is wrong. So toilet training need not come under the purview of a school psychologist. But what needs to come is the consequence or the shame associated with toilet training, which is what you're dealing with for the kids.
Okay, fine. We'll move on. I don't have time. I don't
Added to that, when I have received of 70 applications, out of 70, 65 they are not toilet trained. You understand that? And I think to get action, we need to train the parents actually first.
Yeah, exactly. I
We
think
need to train the parents first about that. As in a full group, we need to tell them that you need to train the kids. Now, parents are the way the school, what the school psychologist's role is. Even the parents are teaching in the home 2 plus 2 is 4, but what the teacher is teaching is something different, and compared to what the tuition teacher is teaching. So you have to train them also.
It's a good point. Maybe that class will be apt for the parents of that section.
Yeah.
We will move to the next point, next stage.
Okay, then it's tying shoelaces. After that, it's following the routine every day, like how they follow it. Wishing the elders, friendship, separation anxiety, possessiveness, giving, separation anxiety from parents next time. And then possessiveness, giving to others, like sharing, giving. And then sense of right and wrong. They should know what is right, what is wrong. And learning about their senses, those 5 senses they have. We can just give a view of that. And about motor skills, fine motor skills, gross motor skills, eye-hand coordination.
Gross motor skills, eye-hand coordination. Gross motor skills, what we will be doing with the children.
Some physical activity.
That's good. More.
And then you can have thumb sucking, then coloring, tracing, poems, computer, basic just formation. And then we have concept formations of colors and everything. Then we have games and art and craft. And then to the next level, we have table manners. We have grouping, taking care of the pets or animals, extra curricular activities, communication skills, friendship, teasing, and then respecting others, nail biting. Then we have story, reading habits, imagination, creativity, and then we have shame and guilt, computers, jealousy, modeling, and abacus.
Why abacus?
Abacus is like for the math skills.
But
So
it's
we start with
right?
logical skills and everything, math skills, little bit of logic and all comes with the
But again, it becomes
Teacher.
just the class teacher. We would not be doing that, right?
would say abacus has more than just math skills, right?
No, even I also agree with you.
Should abacus included in that group?
No, gross motor skills, whatever they said, they are trying to teach the children. We are not going to try to teach the children.
So no abacus, right?
The thing is, the first thing is to establish a good rapport. For that, lot of things. In that medium, we will be teaching this and that. That's it. Maybe fine, 80% guidance mode. We are in the 80% guidance mode to that section, but still, we won't be going to this level. Okay.
Okay, in the next level we have from class 7 to class 9. Here we have addressed issues like bullying, self-esteem, anger issue, relation with parents, like both good and bad, relation with siblings, superstition, then rebellion, then religious beliefs.
But the siblings, could we have it a little earlier?
Earlier, no. Here we don't have.
Because in the video.
No, here we have the class 3 to 6 sibling is.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Relationship with siblings, yeah. Then showing off, then peer pressure, groupism, then physical changes in appearance, eating problem, daydreaming, then creativity, infatuation, inferiority and superiority complex, then displacing frustration, substance abuse, then sex education at basic level, then shame and guilt, then tuition or extra coaching and all that, internet, Facebook, mobile, excessive use of that, jealousy, then dramatics, realistic storytelling, like we can give real life examples in terms of story so that they can relate to that.
How do we do infatuation?
Infatuation, like they come up with small queries, like we have.
Really come up?
Yes, they do.
At this age?
Yes, class 9, we have covered class 9. 7, 8, 9 they come up. Exactly. If it's also they come.
No, my son, I'll tell you one thing. My son is studying in 5th class, still he writes the stories and he comes and he tells. He writes stories.
They do.
So what kind of activities can we include for
Infatuations we can go through storytellings or role play. Because they come up with small stories, maybe imagination, or they might have seen some movies or like that, and they come up, ma'am, this has happened, what they were trying to say. So if we come up with some stories to imply the things that we want to, then we can impart these things through stories.
But they really come out with the class, the group discussion?
Yes.
They usually come up with one of my friend or something like that.
That is the age group of 8 and
I don't know, you people have missed a lot of important things. Let me see how other groups are.
Then there is planning, then for
Other groups?
heroism.
Take a check.
So and the last group,
What is you are telling about this heroism?
like and the last group, like 10th and 12th, we have this intrapersonal
Decision making.
decision making, logical thinking, healthy competition, ragging, problem solving, exam anxiety, internet, mobile, Facebook, pornography, then vocational problem or choices.
Other room, left of short is the
Identity formation, motivation, relationship issues, obviously, substance abuse, suicidal tendencies, then depression, anger management, time management, frustration.
Suicide.
So how to manage that? Can I talk about something
No. Again, we can use real life incidents as story, or we can do role play or case studies.
Are we not giving them ideas when we are talking about such things?
Because we need to make them aware that these things happens. Because they are not, sometimes...
Can we use the word of suicide over there?
Yes, they do. They know it more than us. They do it more than us. Class 7 girls, they threat.
I'll
They
tell you
do
one
it.
thing. No, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I'll tell you one thing. Earlier, when I used to take a class, a program called Balance class at the time, one of my senior most psychologists was came and he said that whenever you are addressing the children, don't use the word of husband and wife, use the word of mother and father. If you want to develop such kind of attitude in the mind of the children, how can we give the negative words even?
No, but I think let's be very clear, these are just topics. Now these are not the topics.
When
So
you're
the
forming, we
point
can
here
change
is
it on
they're
the
saying is sensitizing students to these kinds of things.
Things.
And they can use
It is not the real
any
topic.
means to say that. She could use a story or they could use movies and discuss about suicide. So not obviously giving them information.
As we discussed in the potty training, maybe the climax will be touching on the suicidal aspect. Okay, we won't be having the detailed class of this suicidal things, but in the climax part, we will be sensitizing that, come on, if you know anyone, just let me know. Suicide thought starts from the 6th standard. Suicidal thought starts from the 6th standard.
Yes.
Okay, 7th standard, 8th standard. There will be a lot of suicidal thoughts in the 7th standard, 6th standard, 7th and 8th standard.
Yes.
Okay, if you ask the girls to write it down, most of them will write, I want to die, I want to die, I want to die. That happens. So you need to sensitize them in a positive way. You need to make them understand. Maybe the topic may be here, suicidalness, importance of life. Importance of life. Okay. Make it positive. Whatever negative, you have to make it positive. Okay. Yeah.
Gift of life.
That's right. Because you know, I want to tell something. One of my students, a few days before, he was approached me and he said that, sir, I want to die, sir. I asked, what happened? Then he said, no, Mama, I'm talking to you. And when I came to know that what it is the reason for that, in his house, you know, in his house, his sister always keep on telling that I want to suicide, I want to suicide. You know, why is like, well, let's go and let's suicide. Listening the word of suicide repeatedly, he got the thought.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any kind of the problem with his life or anybody.
Yeah, thank you. Rest of the groups, check, have you got anything new with you?
No, it has to be there only. So it's my chair.
No. Is there?
Yes. Some new things are there.
Just the new things. Please. Have in mind. We need to complete 3 activities of group counseling.
Basically, what it works, we divided the groups into 4, and by ways there's a rationale to it. So the first group is nursery, lower KG, upper KG, and class 1. So this actually early childhood education is from 0 years to 7 years. So by the time the child finishes class 1, he is completed 6. So the needs of this group is very different. So when we're talking of needs, we're talking of psychological needs, physiological needs, intellectual needs, everything. So that's the reason we have put them in one group. And also class 1, from the school perspective, becomes a transition. Suddenly the child is not told you're a big boy, you're a big girl. So there is a transition phase that the child is going through. So we've included class 1 here. The second group is class 2, 3 and 4. Again, the needs, we have divided them on the basis of their psychological needs. Right? So roughly the needs are the same here. Now what is different perhaps from the rest of the groups are this. In this group, you know, in the preschool is meant, it's already doing a lot of things. Now what you have listed is toilet training.
Ma'am. Go directly to the topics.
Yeah, I'm going directly to the
no
topics, but I have to explain.
No explanations.
So,
no time.
Yes. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, the school is already doing a lot of things, academic things. So we don't have to duplicate that. But what they really require at that time is sensory stimulation, because sensory stimulation is the crux of early childhood education, and schools don't provide it. So sensory stimulation, music and movement, it has to be more often, which is not being provided. Storytelling and dramatization and role play. Puppetry is obsolete right now. So, you know, that could be one.
Just new.
And what we have also done in all the 4 groups, we have kept observation and circle time. I don't know how many of you are familiar with circle time. So circle time is a very potent way of getting their sensitization. We have put it common for all groups. And observation. Without observation, we cannot decide on the topics. We cannot arbitrarily decide topics. So that is one thing. And also in all the 4 groups, while we have provided topics, we are saying the topics are not necessarily for the children. It is also for the parents and the teachers. So depending on what needs come up, say for example toilet training itself. If the need is there, it is more for the parents rather than for the children. So you know, those things we have segregated. And in the 3rd group, silent time is something which we have added, which you know, it's akin to meditation. So we didn't want to call it meditation, but just being with silence. And in this group, we are talking of media influence of media, interpersonal skills. I think we have all done. Then what we added is the mediating skills. See, in class 5, 6 and class 7, you know, children like to form groups. And you know, I want to be part of your group, but you don't allow me to be part of my group. So I go and tell the teacher and I complain, you know, I'm not part, they're not making me my friend and all of that. And these are issues of growing up. A teacher and a counselor cannot be dealing with this on an everyday basis. and they are old enough now to mediate and look after their problems. So what we do is we train the entire group of children on mediation skills. After that, we are giving them a choice who wants to become mediator. So class 5, class 6, class 7 mediators are appointed. So any issues on a daily basis goes to the mediator, and the mediator deals with it. And if the mediator can't deal with it, then it comes to the school psychologist. So it's part of the empowerment. Then movies is something which we have added for all the groups. Now the idea was this group and the last group, that's class 5, 6, 7, 8 to 12, they love watching movies and they love watching all those kinds of, growing up movies. So the whole idea is to initiate them to, bring out issues which are sex related or whatever, rather than giving them the topics. Then one more thing that we have talked about here is identifying emotions. See, very often, and I think that's valid for all the groups, especially from the second, third and fourth group, I don't know in the group how many of us identify our own jealousy. But do we recognize our envy? Do we recognize that we feel angry? Do we recognize that we are frustrated? So help identify what that feeling that I am going through, and in the higher groups to deal with that emotion. So
okay, thank you. Thank you. The next group. Faster! Arey yaar.
Oh, okay. Because we are going to oh, this one.
Very good. My dear friend, just the left out, okay?
We just counting, like everybody, we've also divided into 4 major groups only and almost the same age level. But we're just going to cover the ones which we thought were not included in any of the groups. Like for LKG, UKG, one thing which we figured that probably nobody was there was to tell younger students itself, give them an awareness about a good touch and a bad touch.
Wonderful.
The difference between, what is a good touch and what is a bad touch. So that is something which we felt was
what age?
Good touch and bad touch. From LKG itself to first standard. That is. Second thing we thought was, this is a little bit related to the separation anxiety that somebody taught. A lot of students, when they enter school, they behave at home. They're the kings and the queens. But when they're coming in the school and they have to manage with so many children, they need to learn that some behaviors are acceptable, some are not. So differentiation between a disruptive behavior and an acceptive behavior, a very mild form of disciplining them. That is also what we thought was very necessary, that they should have an awareness that running around in the class is not acceptable. It is necessary that you sit at that place and that. Other than that, yeah, majorly that is the thing which we left out. For the third, fourth and fifth classes, except for what everybody has added, we thought a little bit of awareness about the global issues, whatever is happening, recycling, global warming, corruption and all that stuff. For the 7th, 8th.
We thought we'll educate them on puberty and the changes that their body might be going through.
Next.
Making friends and maintaining friendship that they have.
This is also,
I think this, how many of you have included friendship issues?
We have included.
Yeah.
I think this is also the age when they start recognizing rejection as, in classroom and all. So dealing with it and that it happens to everybody is also something which they need to understand.
Okay, that's it.
We have one more,
Yeah.
the freedom management
for elder students.
Yeah.
Freedom management.
How to manage the freedom that they are going to get now.
That's what I
Whether sensibly managing it. Yeah, that's it.
In a nutshell, very good.
See, I told you.
Yeah, vital point. I understand.
We've divided our classes into 5. LKG to first.
Yeah, we know that. Just the heading.
Yeah, just that 11th and 12th we put it separately because there's additional pressure of you are in college kind of a thing.
Okay.
So the things which were different were, we just wanted to add mnemonics from LKG to first because they usually teach A for apple, B for ball. They are kind of recognizing techniques.
Okay.
But other additional techniques to remember things is what is mnemonics. We've added behaving in public. Because kids behave.
You want to say
Yeah, behaving,
Yeah, understand that.
Okay. Traffic norms. This is very important. Traffic
Beautiful,
norms.
beautiful.
Sometimes kids are sent to school.
Yeah, understandable.
Okay.
Sorry, India.
In group 2,
Group
importance
mood
of
activity.
co-curricular activities. Others have already mentioned music. You know,
Yeah.
done. Yeah, in group 3 we've added personal hygiene.
Wonderful.
Because, yeah. Social skills already.
Great.
Ethics.
What type of ethics?
Handling technological advances.
What ethics?
What kind of ethics?
Ethics.
Yeah, classes 5th to 7th, what kind of ethics? I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking again.
Fine. Later, we will think later. We will pass on to the next one. You said an important point.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The next one to the ethics.
Technology.
It is technology advancement, handling technology
Beautiful
advancement.
point.
What age group is that?
5th to
5th
7th.
to 7th.
Because I used internet when I was already in 5th standard, so.
Great.
In group 5, that is 8 to 10 standard, we've written career,
Yeah.
already imparting about how it is important, how it forms. Basically, it may change, but how it forms. Also, emotional well-being, 8 to 10, that is a standard when they are, going through a lot of topics and may face emotional disturbances and all that. Also, family and private space.
Good.
How they can tell their parents that already parents have issues with children, but how they can put it to their parents in a good way that they want their private space.
Which age is that?
8 to 10.
This fits to all teams.
Group 5, that is 11th and 12th, we've written exam skills. Or you can also say how to handle the pressure of the exam, as well as even during the exam how to be calm and composed. We've written team building in 11th and 12th because it is now that they will shift
To college.
to their college or major career paths. Next is leadership. Because right now every corporate has only one thing in their head, leadership, but it is important in one way. Yeah, I guess.
You missed masturbation. You missed prayers. You missed transgenders. You missed transsexuals.
They mentioned pornography.
So how do we talk on this?
You need to talk on this.
Actually, under sex education, masturbation could be dealt with.
Maybe we don't have separate syllabus called sex education. As a school psychologist, we can easily. Just call girls around one day, boys around one day. You can easily speak with them.
No, so what I'm asking you is, since when we are talking of sex education, all the components underlying that would come under sex education. So why would masturbation be treated separately?
No, you won't be having. I don't think so. Oh, have you written sex education?
Yeah.
Something like that? Fine. But
Sexual harassment, sex education.
sex education, what type of sex education will be providing? It's a wide subject. Okay. Break it. I said, break it and come down to topics. You don't have to talk about the organs. They know that. Sex education books, you have got only the anatomy is there. We are not going to talk about.
What we had in mind was about everything related to sex and hormonal changes and body changes would come under it. And what are the behavioral patterns under that?
Those are not taught in schools.
No.
No. Again, what I am coming is, you said sex education. Hormonal changes, bodily changes, and
all behaviors associated with hormonal and bodily changes.
hormonal changes. We will be having a class of adolescent class. That class topic will be regarding adolescent issues. We will be talking about brain. We will be talking about the hormones. What are these things? This is the hormonal changes, right?
Behavior associated with hormonal changes. So what? See, why am I interested in the opposite sex? Why am I interested in looking beautiful? Why do I want to wear a certain kind of clothes?
Okay, this is all comes under sex education, right? Okay, fine. For me, these are all lighter topics. I take it in adolescent class. Just adolescent issues. Just I will enlighten in the just like. Okay, when sex education, I will just go deeper into that. I will talk about safe sex, I will talk about AIDS, I will talk about masturbation.
Yes.
I just want to share one case.
I want to express one thing.
Yes, sure, sir.
Sex education, when we are talking about sex education, we have to divide it two divisions. One is health, hygienic and awareness. Another one is related to STD, HIV and all that.
Yes, right, absolutely.
So, we have to divide, we have to go for, when we are dealing with children and adolescents, we have to go with sex education, guidance only.
That's what I am coming to tell. You don't have the liberty to have a wider variety of sexual classes in your school. Most parents will not be acceptable for that. But you have to highlight few things which are very, very important. Things like masturbation. If you are in a residential school, boys' school, homo will be that, sure. And you have to enlighten them on homosexuals. Maybe almost 90% of them who are doing their won't be homosexuals. Okay, it comes like a habit. So there you can have a class like that. Okay, and what you said is hormonal changes, physical changes. That also that we will have an adolescent class that's like that. We will talk. For this, we will separate girls and we will separate boys. While talking about masturbation, and mostly we are not talking about transsexuals and transgenders. That's the biggest fault on our side. We have to enlighten them on that too. Okay, what is transsexual and what is transgender? Both are two different things. Who's a transgender and who is a transsexual?
Transgender is Indian not it?
Then who's transsexual?
Who wants to convert?
Transgender, there will be differences in body parts. Transsexual, there will be different in mind alone.
Yeah.
Okay, he may be a boy but feeling like a girl. But in transgender, they will go for operation, something, etc., etc. Okay, these things mostly children are not knowing these days, and they discriminate these people. This comes for ages, right? At least someone like school psychology has to stop that. Fine. Now we have limited time of another 1.5 hours, something like that. We will complete 3 activities in that time. We will divide into 3 groups. Fine. The names which are starting in A, D, M, N. A, D, M, N. The names which are starting in B, K, L, P, R. Separate groups. ADM must come Please go over. Okay. How many of you are here? How many? How many of you are?
So I think we should be done by 5:30.
What is it? You go to this group. Yes, here. Hurry. You go to that group.
MTR, at least it will be 5:30 definitely.
5:15.
5:30.
5:15.
No, we have to inform the camera.
Hurry.
We have a problem with traffic. There's no traffic, my Hyderabad. No traffic.
Hurry, guy. It's me. Yeah.
Okay.
Hurry, na?
Harry, you say.
Harish.
There's no traffic in Hyderabad.
Where are you?
There's a traffic jam. There is no jam. I come.
Come on, sit over here. This group. Hurry, bye. Make it faster. Come on. Make it faster. Over here. First two rows. First two rows. First two rows. Last two rows. Last two rows. Last two rows. My dear friends, please leave. I need to see 3 different groups. I understand this is first group, right? I understand this is first group. I understand this is second group.
On the table.
I understand this is third
Leave
group.
this on the table, please.
Yeah, give it to me. This is third group, right?